A rocky labyrinth, the dense tangle of streets that makes up the heart of the city of Gibraltar. Manolo Galliano and Victor Hermida spent over a year methodically working their way through that labyrinth, mapping out each twist and turn and placing these in historical and geographical context.
It's not a book to read through at one go, but it's so interesting because it's got the information on the official names of streets and ramps and lanes, but also the local lingo one, Callejón de Perejil or whatever. And I've tried as far as possible to get information on the derivation of these streets. And the other thing is that Victor's done, and he can explain it better than I can, and he's done like mini maps for each and every street and ramp. So people should make use of it and go around and say, well, today I'm going to take this part of the city and use the book maybe as a guide.
I feel that every single street alleyway in Gib is unique. Even within itself, it changes character as you go along it. Yeah. From a heritage perspective, I think we have many jewels in our crown, and I think that the upper town, the old town, needs to be looked at differently from a heritage and from a tourism perspective. Because, I mean, if you look at advertising, tourism advertising for Italy, it's the Amalfi Coast. In Spain, it's your towns in the country and their heritage. Nobody wants to see concrete and glass.
Over 100 streets are featured in this book, and this is one of them, Benzima's Alley, originally known as Playhouse Ramp as it was near a small theatre. More recently, it's become the site of a piece of street art by artist Jupp, a scene from life as it was for those who discover the street as it is.
I think it's important that we see what we have, we look at what we have, and we take care of it, because it is a heritage. It's what heritage and our history is what makes us people, what gives us an identity as people. And I think we need to keep that.
Personally, I think it's a showstopper of a book, not because we've done it, but because of the information and the photographs and the maps and all the history that's there. And people, I always say the same thing. We tend to dress up on National Day in red and white, but people don't know the local history. And this is a way of also learning about it in a nice, relaxed and pleasant way, and make it a journey of discovery, I think.
All proceeds from A Rocky Labyrinth go to support the work of the Heritage Trust. The book is available for £27.50 from the Trust's shop at John Mackintosh Square.